What's up, people?
Hashtag Coolie Nation. I try not to do any social highlights because for me, I like to talk about solutions when it comes to stuff like this. And this is my very first and hopefully my only one because I let things like this slide. And this is from Phantasy Star Online too. So I'm playing this game, mind you, granted, I'm just working around my fighter build, my fighter hunter build, which is it's level 67 right now. Okay, so I'm doing pretty decent in the EQ Buster quest, which is highly different from any other Buster quests, which is of course is a no duh, right? Well, the thing of it being is that I have went 3 wins and now 5 losses from this quest itself because not many players don't know how to be patient, wait for other players to come, so that way we can have a full 8 roster on the team, or rather in the group, so we can go ahead and start doing damage properly in the set EQ. B, actually killing, or C, knowing the mechanics of the game. Regardless of it all, this game is slightly lenient for you to know the mechanics in spite of how much damage that it deals you. Well, the thing of this is that when you get to the point where you're, when it goes into the buster, right into attack, once you break down the walls, you basically go for the attack. When you go for the attack against the Varunian castle, the purpose of this being is that you quell, or let alone you demolish the aggro, and let alone these pillars that's actually shooting out little points of damage. But the thing of it is that it deals abnormal statuses to your characters. So that's a bit of a hindrance towards you and your team. Well, the thing of it being was that there was me and maybe 2 other people up there, and I'm looking at them and they're going for the castle, so I'm expecting for everyone else to follow. We're not understanding, well, I wouldn't say we as opposed to myself, why nobody is not number 1 attacking the said castle, 2 or with those 2, and 3 they're dying, why nobody's not reviving them. I would have revived them, but I was just looking like, okay, where's the healer, or is anybody else up here because I'm getting this pillar? No, well, okay, let me go to them. But instead, they, of course, they, if you don't revive them long enough, they have to start way right back over there to where the towers are. Now I'm looking at the map. There's 4 people who are collecting mana back there, while there's 2 of the others, which we should have had 8, but instead we had 6 or 7. There's 2 other people, including myself, so there's 3 of us. 3 of us are up here. I'm getting one of the pillars that's attacking us, and then there's the salamanders, the fire salamanders, mind you. I don't even know what they're really called, but they look like salamanders, but they're attacking me as well, and I'm looking at everywhere else. I'm like, what the freak is this? So these other 4 are collecting mana, and I'm asking them, what are you idiots doing? I want you guys to keep in mind, I don't mean to insult. I mean, no one is not perfect. I just couldn't take the fact that I just won a 3rd round. Actually, I won 1 section, which was 3rd, which was today. I won 1 and then I lost 1. So I'm getting tired of being paired up with players that don't know what they're doing, but when I'm around with friends that I try to, help and get them powered up and ready to go, so we can kind of like, swap ideas and do some YouTube videos, or at least just swap ideas and update this outdated guides that's on the internet. They simply just desire to stay underpowered or underwhelmed, and they think that they can outperform me at their underwhelming level, which makes no sense to me. But not trying to insult, I'm just being truthful here. So what I stated, what are you idiots are doing, and I'm saying in the back of my head, Lord, I didn't mean to say that. Okay, we're collecting mana FFS, which I won't even repeat what that means. The bottom line being is that I'm like, you shouldn't be back here, collecting mana. You should be up here knowing the mechanics and attacking. So by the time that we did go, rather attack the castle, I'm already peeved. It's already an accident that's happening, and then all of a sudden the tower goes down. Now, keep in mind also, there was 3 towers are already gone. Only 1 tower remained. They didn't know the mechanics. They didn't know anything as such, and we had 2 level 80 heroes. And the level 60 was the one that was talking all that trash. So when we lost and we went back to the lobby, one person already stated, I was like, man, you made a horrid decision to disparage, damage, or disparage the mechanics of the game over doing something that was not very detrimental to the game at the moment. So when I said something, it took for them to actually go back upstairs to attack. So basically you're telling me that I should be the one, or one of the other ones should be the ones to attack the castle and deal more damage, which is exactly what he stated, and it's on the video. So overall, I was already heated. One person agreed with me, was like, that was very bad. That was a bad decision. They leave, and he states, like you know how this game works. But to dispel your horrid decision to collect mana and disparage mechanics. You should be with your team, not just being one person. Oh, you should do more damage. Now, this is a problem with me. A player came to me and spoke to me how this English-speaking community, which only occurs in Ship 2, has spoken about how damage and DPS is the most important. It's either their opinions or no way. I am so through with this. I am so through with dealing. I mean, first off, when I'm on this game, I'm either with a couple of my homeboys or a homegirl, or I'm by myself. Okay, I have no problem queuing up with random players. Most of the random players I play with, they're very nice, they're very cool. The majority of the community is absolutely nice. I don't have a problem with that, but I avoid blocks 1 through 3 simply because that there's a lot of toxicity on those blocks. And then keep in mind also that you just have a lot of players that don't know what they're doing. I understand if you don't know the mechanics, but when you make a bad decision and then when someone calls you out for it, you entirely blame them for the mess up that has happened in the instance, and instead you don't own up to your responsibilities. That's a problem that I have. He could have simply stated, look, my fault, man, I didn't know the mechanics, I was just collecting mana. No, you idiot, you shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And then again, I wouldn't have said that. My response would have been, no, you should have been up there attacking instead of collecting mana. You drop damage, regardless of whether it was 1 or 2 people that could deal the most damage out of the whole group. It takes team effort, not individual effort, in a team game featuring in a team instance. That makes little to no sense. The logics was absolutely deplorable, and I just couldn't believe what I've read. So I decided to actually make this a social highlight. Please forgive or pardon my loquaciousness on this subject, because I felt that overall this needed to be stated. I had to get this off my chest, and I really hope that you guys can actually see that when I play this game, if you saw my streams, you know that I don't have a problem at all with anybody in this game, in spite of even with some people make some pretty bad decisions. The thing of it is that you have to show grace and move forward. And I was prepared to do that until this person made some illogical responses I could have ignored, but instead, these are people that are actually dwelling around in this game. And if this is not, if this isn't going to be said right now, then what's to be said in the future when this person goes through something horrid and worse, even in real life? You just can't blame the other person when someone is actually stating to you that this is a problem you're doing and it's affecting the whole game. It's affecting the community. It's affecting the issue here. And I'm tired of that. So I wanted to address it. This is a social highlight volume 2, if not 3. And I hope you guys really do enjoy this video, or not, I don't care. Just let me know your thoughts. What are some of the most disparaging issues that you have in team games, MMOs, first-person shooters, action, fighting? You guys let me know. You let me know your thoughts down below, and what are some solutions that we can do to start implementing, or rather, what solutions we can implement in our communities so we can make this, so we can start quelling situations like this. Because granted, this is not going to absolve, you know, just over one night. And this is not going to absolve entirely, because people are going to be people. We're going to meet different personalities, different types of mental challenges, but we can always create positive solutions to some of the issues like this. So you guys let me know your thoughts. Until then, by His grace, Sho'Nuff, and thank you for watching.